Okay. Ooh, hello.
If I can get Minerva to cooperate,
no, that's nothing.
I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were.
Maybe.
Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? And why did they want it back up?
Oh, hold on. Come on, go up, please.
Pipes up there. Might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them?
How indeed. Like gliding! Okay. Just wanted to get the medical stuff. No? I had the right idea, just used the wrong button.
Another shaft.
So many shafts. I hate this point of view. I hate it so much.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Gotta plug it in. Okay, this is just going around in circles.
Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
I mean, possibly something good, possibly something really bad. Honestly, you never really know. Not with this, like, history this game has.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Wonder if the tech bros are gonna appear again.
No!
Well, that worked out. It's never that easy.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Think she's just gonna listen to you?
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again.
Okay.
But only if
this
you
is
give
an
her the
interesting,
I can't reboot her without
interesting
you.
scene. We're pleading to the emotional core of an
You
AI.
disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Jesus! Wow, okay. Minerva is depressed, and Minerva just wants things to go back to normal, I guess.
Thank you. Thank you, Minerva.
Alright. You got me over here catching feels for a machine.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Okay. That's one core function down.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. A moment. Scanning data.
Yep, Frost. Oh. All the memories.
So it is Aloy,
Yes.
not Elizabeth.
Yep.
We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more.
Right.
In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations.
Oh, really?
And you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
That
Shall I
definitely
grant
sounds good.
access to your companions?
Oh, absolutely.
They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
Ready to meet a goddess?
So no fake this time?
No fake.
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up.
That's a way to put it, yeah. That is a
around.
very
I
valid
will
way to put
highlight
it.
the location of the lab on your focus.
Okay.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good.
Okay.
So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
Right. Makes sense.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
maybe just a few to start with. You two go
I
ahead.
thought that was a door, so I didn't
I'm
know
ready.
this was gonna head downward, and it
Look around.
scared me.
Oh, I've been down here before. It's where I first got into the facility.
Yep. Except this time I can explore around a little more. Okay, there was
What's
something.
all this stuff for?
Was
This
it over
facility
here?
was designed to process an immense amount of data from
No.
the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored.
It was through here, I believe.
Guess I'll wait here.
Yeah, you wait there. But this needs a code. Ooh. Okay. So I need to find a code to go into the vent room. Gotta remember that. This isn't where I thought it was, by the way.
There you are. Should we keep looking around?
No, hold on. There's a room somewhere that had like some shit behind it. Was it in here?
It's like some kind of storage room.
Might have been in here. Oop, hold on. Hello. Hell yeah. Okay. No, that one's not opening. That's the vent room again. Okay. Excuse me, Laura. Okay. Check that out. This was the one that was locked before. That room right there that we just came out
Through
of.
that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
Nice to know.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
Once we're done here.
Correct.
Okay.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was...
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility.
Okay.
In time, that may change.
Interesting.
Got it.
So we'll be coming back here because this is supposed to be our base of operations, right? So more parts of this will open up as we go along. Okay, this looks like showers and stuff.
What's this space for?
Sleeping quarters, right?
This would have been the sleeping quarters
Yeah.
for control center operatives.
I feel that was very obvious.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Yeah, yeah. It's very much like that. Nothing in here, though. It's very much like the bed house.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo
Right.
database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
Ooh, something's in
Looks
here.
like another office.
Or no, it's over there. Darn.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
The machines.
Gaia did,
Yeah.
with the help of machines.
Okay, we've made it all the way back around. Let's
So
go
this
back
place
in
was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Yep.
Why didn't they?
Remember that
Various
guy
reasons.
I told you about? Ted Farrow?
Yeah. Teddy boy.
He sabotaged things.
Because he was a
It
fucking
wasn't supposed to
dick.
be this way. So this was supposed to
Hate
be...
Ted Farrow. He's
lab.
the bad guy behind literally
That was its
everything that
intended
happened.
purpose.
The entire
Some of the
apocalypse was
machine
because
data
of
you
him.
recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted.
Okay.
Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, it said that was like unavailable at the moment. So we need plowhorn horns? Interesting.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room.
I think
We have
I've
much to discuss.
explored
Aloy, you have now visited
The fuck?
all accessible rooms of the facility.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
Okay.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, because I can't do the override thing right now. I need to take on more plow horns.
Hello, Aloy.
Hello.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Basically.
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Oh, so many.
Yeah. But two big ones first.
Real quick. Here? Yeah, I thought I had the background off. Yet it was still showing like that black background for those. Standard is fine. Display on. Standard subtitle background off. Yeah.
We're not going to be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole.
Yeah, that's weird. It's not supposed to be
I ran
showing a
search for your
background.
subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but...
And it
that was
hadn't
the
been
only
for
one I
other
found.
things. I wonder if it's like some kind of weird error with
Thankfully,
this scene.
the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now.
Okay.
Transmitting query pattern.
So are we gonna, like, find out the exact locations?
Receiving.
Oh, there's a lot of locations all over the Earth. Is that what that's saying? The only problem is we have a very small area that we can
Of
explore.
Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
Right, okay.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
Okay. That's something.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
In what
That's
way?
for sure.
Just because
In the
it's
years
corrupted?
since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location.
Yeah, we kind of figured
It
that
forms
out.
the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential.
I figured.
Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
Well, that's good.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot.
Yeah, no, that's definitely not a
Procuring
starting
Hephaestus
point.
can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
It's probably the last
Grab
one we're
the
going to
other
be able to
subordinate
do.
functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
Any specific order we should go in, Gaia?
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its
Yeah,
location
thanks, I
and
figured.
find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
Right.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device.
We need a
and
USB
physically
drive?
carried back to this facility.
No, not quite, okay.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one
That makes
subordinate function
sense.
at a time.
So we can't go from
But in
each
all
one
other
to the others. We
respects,
have to come back
it
here in
will
between.
suffice.
That makes sense. Okay. What about this?
Maybe you can help me make sense of something.
Yeah, the tech
A
bros.
while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Yep. We must save Beta. Save our sister. Save our sister.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that
Of
woke
course it
Hades,
is. I mean, that's not a
prompting my
surprise.
predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
You know, just
The
a
signal
little.
did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Excuse me, the fuck?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
It's not on that ship, is it? The one that went up into space and blew up?
A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Yeah, light years, we get it. Is it that I can't think of the name right now. But we went to their facility earlier.
Okay, so what's
In all
so
these
far
years, it
away,
could have floated
and
far away.
Why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Okay, so that's where it's
Sirius.
at. Yeah, Far Zenith,
That's
the
where
ship.
Far
Yeah.
Zenith- Their ship.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey, that's
Yes,
what it was.
That's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Did the remains float all the way over there still?
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed?
Oh. They faked it? They're
didn't
still
want anyone to know.
alive?
They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait.
So the
Strangers
Odyssey
who tried to kill me
survived.
at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Farsi?
Excuse me?
That is my conclusion.
What? Okay, this is super cliche. I know it's extremely cliche, but there's literally no better way to put it. My mind is fucking blown right now. Like, Far Zenith, the Odyssey were mentioned earlier on in this game. Early in this game. Very early. It was one of the first places we went. And obviously it was brought up in the first game. But to find out that these tech bros are descendants of the original Far Zenith team that went out, or not necessarily the team specifically, but the survivors who went on the Odyssey. The Odyssey, there's a better word than team. Humans, let's just say humans. The Odyssey humans, the survivors of the initial extinction. These are literal descendants of the original humans. That's why they still have all this tech. Because, like I was saying, that the tech that they had was futuristic from what we know, but in technicality, it's from the past. It's from the time of the old ones. And that's why they have that kind of tech in this current world. Because they're, technically speaking, not from this current world. The Odyssey didn't blow up. The Odyssey didn't blow up. I'm not even kidding you as to how, like, just shocked I am by this. Like, this is the biggest surprise, I think, in both games so far. The first game had plenty of great surprises. This game has so far had plenty of surprises. But it's like, most of them made sense, I guess you could say. I could see them coming. I could understand what was going to happen. Like, the clone thing. Aloy being a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. I saw that coming from almost the very beginning of the first game. That was not a surprise at all. It was obvious to me. And a lot of the twists and turns of the first game, it's like, even the ones I didn't see coming, it's like, when they happen, it's like, oh, yeah, no, I believe that. It makes sense. It's set up in a way in this world, in this apocalyptic future, to where it's like, oh, yeah, I believe that that happened. I believe that that's the case. But this, everything we had been told up to this point, every bit of information we had was telling us that the Odyssey exploded. We had no reason, there is nothing that set up the idea of the Odyssey having, like, faked the explosion, faked their failure in order to throw the future generations of humans that would be born through Gaia on Earth off of their trail. But that raises more questions. Why are the descendants here? That means that they definitely still had the technology to not only make it back, but they also had cloning technology aboard the Odyssey. Because I presume Beta was probably cloned aboard the Odyssey. Also, when they came back, did they come back on the Odyssey, or did they come back on a smaller ship that, you know, came from the Odyssey? There's so many questions that this raises. This changes so goddamn much. This could completely, like, affect where this game goes in its entirety in ways that I would have never believed possible. And I bet you anything Silence is listening to our conversation right now and creaming his fucking pants. He is probably on such a massive high from all of this information. Like, I'm practically creaming my pants over this. Like, this is just... this is the biggest reveal so far, and I think there could be more. If this game continues to do this kind of stuff and go down this route, there could be even more big reveals that we have yet to uncover. I can't even begin to say where this is going at this point. But sorry for the long pause there. I needed to get thoughts out. I needed to ramble on there for a moment. Let's continue. Yeah.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about
Yeah,
them?
because I don't remember what all of the
All 3
functions
are
do.
relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere.
Like the megastorm?
Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and
I assume
moderating
Poseidon
the
is the water.
Poseidon controls the organic and
Yeah.
chemical composition of
Ooh,
water resources.
if we go after Poseidon, are we going to get the diving
Demeter
thing?
sows, fertilizes, and tends to
That makes
plant
sense for Demeter.
If all 3
Demeter
were
is very
restored to me,
nature-oriented.
It would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density.
Right.
But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular.
I mean, I assumed.
In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Just like Minerva was.
Like Minerva.
Yeah.
They need to be whole again.
We need to convince them that this is the right thing to do, basically. Minerva just wanted the pain to end, clearly, which, Jesus, I'm still not over that. Like, that's getting me emotional over a damn AI. Yeah, let's talk about the missing ones.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species.
Ooh.
Eleuthia
Okay.
was responsible for gestating.
Yeah, we know what
nurturing,
Eleuthia
and
was.
culturing a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing,
And that was the
disseminating
knowledge, yeah.
vast archives
And we
of
know
human
why
knowledge
Apollo's
and
gone.
cultural achievements.
Artemis would have been a
Unfortunately,
big, important one, I
all
feel.
archived Apollo data was purged on
Right.
the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Yes, we know. Ted Farrow is
Farrow,
a
huh?
fucking
I
piece
really
of
hate
shit.
that guy.
Same. Even
He
Gaia
appears
hates
to have
him.
been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive,
Oh, he was a
and
psychopath.
unstable.
Dude was a piece of shit. He was
All
the
3
worst.
of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing
Okay, so
density.
we might be able to get at least
Unfortunately,
something.
I have no way to track them. They have disappeared
That
without a
doesn't mean we
trace.
can't get them. Just means you can't track them. There is a difference. But yes, let's talk about the problem child.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important.
Okay,
Only by
interesting.
recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to
Design, yeah.
produce new machines at cauldrons
Yeah,
across the planet.
that would be super
Only
important.
through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage.
Yep. Okay,
Recovering
I
other
get it
subordinate
completely.
Functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get it completely now. Let's ask about the Zeniths, because I am very curious here. Descendants plan.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to
Yeah,
get
I
in their
have
way.
no
We didn't
clue.
even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
No. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's talk about Beta.
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone
Yes, your sister.
of Elizabeth Sobek.
Yes.
So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
I guess,
Yes.
yeah.
As your own experience demonstrates,
Yeah, because they need
the clone of Elizabeth Sobek
to get into
functions
places.
in effect as a key to
Yeah.
the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
If they had the technology on the
The
Odyssey,
carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes,
It's not
millions of
unbelievable.
animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material
absolutely,
was
it's
sampled,
conceivable.
with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the
Probably
ship in
without.
storage.
That's... Okay, but... I mean... This clone...
It's
How
not
could
by
she
her will.
participate
She is
in this?
very clearly being forced
Destroying
to do
Elizabeth's
this.
dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps
No,
she is
she's
loyal to
being
the group and
forced.
shares their
She is a
objectives,
slave to them, that's
or perhaps
clear.
she is a subordinate and has no choice
Yeah,
but to comply
yeah.
with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
That's why we have to save her. Anyway, this actually, I noticed this after I clicked the clone. Yeah, we want to definitely ask about this.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
Really far.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Yes.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced.
Yeah, probably would be at
The
this
journey
point.
from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years.
Right.
This appears to have been much faster.
But how much
If their ship
faster?
departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting,
That's like 20 years ago,
the journey
right?
was made in
29,
just 29
okay.
years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light.
Yeah, the extinction
If they did
signal was
not set out
before
for Earth until
Aloy's
they learned
birth.
of the
Yeah.
extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster. A mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Yeah, even with all that she knows at this point, that'd still be a lot. The signal and other subordinate functions.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
Valid
I have
question.
wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target. And
Yeah, but
function
the others were
sentience
just kind
imparted
of-
to other subordinate functions was incidental.
Yeah.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Probably.
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise.
Which means they
and
would have been
highly advanced.
Passing that down through
Were its
generations.
intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
Right.
So
Technology.
the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship. I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yeah.
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors.
Right.
Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field
I did
that
notice
shields them
that.
from harm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated
Yeah,
by an
true.
offensive counterpart.
We just have to
Perhaps
find a
Can
way.
be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
True. We gotta find some. There's gotta be something. I don't know what, but. And I guess last question here.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus
Oh?
from Silent's interrogation of Hades.
Oh.
The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice
Ah.
from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Right.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years.
Yeah.
So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With
Right.
that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away.
And Sirius
Because it
would
was
be
far from
it.
its intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
No, makes sense, yeah. The biosphere, I guess.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning.
Yes,
The
thank
difference,
you.
Since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction.
Yes, I've
In
noticed the
recent
storm.
months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system.
Right.
Weather will improve.
And we need Hephaestus
water
to actually
will be
permanently
purified,
stop shit.
and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse.
Right.
They will only buy us time.
But hey, buying us time could be
Only
helpful.
with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
Okay. Oh, hold on. That's probably an important
How
question
long
to
do we
ask.
have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return
Ugh.
in approximately 4 months.
Jesus.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
We really need Hephaestus.
Oh, every bit counts.
It helps.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate
Yeah,
functions.
probably.
Yes. Once we have them, we can focus on the reacquisition of Hephaestus.
And we have to be quick about it.
When that is achieved, I will have complete control of the Zero Dawn system, and the ability to produce as many machines as needed to defeat the far zenith threat.
An army of machines. Sounds like a plan. So, the 3 procurable subfunctions. What can you tell me about their locations?
Yeah, that's important to
When
know.
my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind.
Okay.
Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tanakh territory.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
They do.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location.
Okay.
My substratal geography data indicates that a major old world settlement called Las Vegas was
We're
located
going to
there.
Vegas?
A ruin in the
Hell
middle of
yeah.
the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As
Well,
for
if
Demeter,
it's not really in its right
it appears
mind.
to be located on the coast to the far west.
Oh.
Unfortunately,
The burning
I am
shores?
unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be
Maybe.
the most difficult to retrieve.
Because I know, I don't know how the DLC
So 3
fits into
subordinate
the
functions
story.
to go after.
I know it comes after
Ether,
the full
somewhere
main
in Tanakh
story of this
territory.
game, but that's
Poseidon in
about
the
it.
desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
Well, if I'm going level-wise, I would probably want to go with Aether. I would probably just want to go in order. Though Poseidon and Demeter are close enough that I could probably do them in either order. Yeah, let's go for
I
Ether.
think I'll head for Ether.
Then I will assign Ether as the objective on your focus.
Nice.
If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region.
Good, because that's been annoying.
Though I will require Hephaestus and the control
Yes,
over
we
machines
get
that
it.
it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface.
Okay, so I can just change that
I will
myself.
also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you.
I don't have to come back here to
Is there
change
anything
that.
else I can help you with? I know
Oh,
you have a
excuse me.
great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Yeah? What's new?
Is something wrong?
Just a lot of nerves.
I don't
Anxiety.
know. It's just that
Feelings of inadequacy.
Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible.
For fuck's sake, really? Did you really just say that?
My system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Okay. So we're going to the west door. It specifically is telling us to exit through that one.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
I mean, I can also do that after I meet them.
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
Okay. What were you two talking about?
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger.
Right.
You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here.
Okay.
Look, allies, friends can help.
Sure.
We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us.
Let's form our own little community.
We'll be okay.
That would be cool.
Okay. Take these then.
Okay.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand.
No problem with that at all.
Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Maybe.
Looking forward to it. When will you be back?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
hard
sure.
to say.
But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components
As soon
with
as
me.
possible is
Be
the
careful
idea.
out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I wonder if the storms
Good
are gonna
hunting,
really come into play as like a danger. Like, are we gonna be like struck by lightning? That would be wild.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's sub-functions.
We got a couple skill
And
points.
who knows what else.
So I just wanted that cutscene. We are gonna go back to Plainsong. But before anything, character bios, we have all the other functions that we can get here. Because we found out about all of those. We have some data points just to quickly mark. Our new main quests. So yeah, we are level 18 right now, so we're like kind of the perfect level for the Broken Sky. We definitely don't have to do Sea of Sands or Seats of the Past yet. Though I do want to go to Sea of Sands because I want to go to Vegas. That I really want to see the ruins of Vegas. And the Gaia kernel. Okay, so we have 3 total now. Survivor, Hunter, Infiltrator. Out of the ones that I'm going to want the most, because not counting Machine Master and Trapper, Infiltrator has the least. So let me look at this real quick. Yeah, this is the one where pretty much everything is 2 right now. Recover weapon stamina, earned additional valor when using Silent Strike. Deal more tear damage while stuff. That could be very useful. Stealth ranged. That could be very useful. Let's get stealth ranged, I think. Brace shot is an exploding sharp shot attack. Okay. Let's get stealth ranged. And then I'll save up my last remaining one. Because doing ranged impact damage while in stealth is very useful.
How much snow is gonna pile up?
Okay. That being said, like I said, before we actually go that way, I do want to head back to Plainsong. If for no other reason than because I got a new die, and I want to check that out.